Hey guys, Scott's Concept here. Today I've got a tutorial mainly for beginners, but I guess it could also be used for intermediate designers as well. So it's going to be focusing on the Cel-Render in Cinema 4D and ripple effects in Photoshop. So jumping straight in, you're going to need to go to your render settings. I've got my Lightroom all set up, hopefully you should be too, and for the sake of the tutorial we're going to use a text tutorial. So go into your render settings, and I've got mine set up there. We'll just get rid of that, and down here there's the effect tab. By clicking that, it brings up a whole list of what effects you can do to the text. So we're going to be focusing on this one here, which is called the Cel-Renderer. So by clicking that, brings up all this here, and simply you're just going to click edges so it's ticked on, and switch these two shades around. So black becomes white, and white will then become black. Just like that. So, and then save it to where you wish it to save. I've got my own folder for my Cinema 4D text all here. We'll just save it there. Yeah, we'll replace it and render this out, I guess. Nothing to it, just that, I guess. Well, I'm going to pause the video so you guys don't have to sit there and watch it render, and I'll see you in a minute, people. Okay guys, welcome back, and as you can see the render has finished and we are now able to open this up in Photoshop. But before I do that, I'm going to quickly show you the settings again. That way you can get an understanding of what you do need to take down. It's just ticking edges and switching the shades around. Okay, pause that if you need to. I'm going to move on. So now in Photoshop, I've got a canvas open here. Just find where you saved your text and open it up. Right, helps if we put this in the canvas we had made. Just resize it to fit, and we can crack on. Sorry for the lag, by the way. I haven't got the best PC in the world or laptop. Okay, now you'll notice that there are these black, that the rest of the text is filled in by this blackness. I prefer it without that, and the way we can go around this is by going to the blending modes, and there's 5 blending modes here that I like to use for the Cel-Render. In fact, a lot of what I do in my backgrounds and everything is used with these 5 blending modes. But linear dodge add is the best for this, because it just gets rid of the black and it keeps the white Cel-Render lines at a nice visual, bold sort of way. Screen just dims it down a bit, but it's still good to use. But linear dodge add is the best. So moving on, I like to use glowing edges on my Cel-Render texts, because it makes the text more in your face, and it just creates a more visual appearance. As you can see here, it does look quite distorted and I guess pixelated, but I can assure you that is just the way that it's supposed to look. From here, the way we get the ripple effect, oh sorry by the way guys, the way you do that is go filter, stylize, glowing edges. So to create the ripple effect, you're going to want to go to filter, distort and ripple. It's that simple, and most designers tend to use 100 because they don't like much of a ripple effect. I tend to go for 200 because I'm a bit more, I guess you could say, in your face. But for the sake of the tutorial, I'm just going to show you how how it ranges between the different percentages. If we just go at this a little bit, there we go. By looking at that, you can see it gets smaller and smaller, and as you get into the minuses, it goes back the other way, etc, etc. It really isn't a massive, I don't think it matters which way you have it. It just switches it around each way. So, but for the sake of the tutorial, you can have this at 100 because it's a nice crisp look. That's not 100. That is 100. Oh, not bad. Okay. Anyway, that is basically creating the ripple effect. From here there isn't really much else you can do. I mean, you might want to play around with the blending options. You can put this in your background, but other than that, I mean, I guess that's it. So like I said before, this was mainly for the beginners to designing or background graphics, but if you are an intermediate designer and you found this helpful, then again your feedback will be so much more appreciated than just watching the video. I do like to read feedback. It sort of gives me a sense of accomplishment. And this has been Scott's Concept or DarK Aver. Please leave your feedback and peace.